If someone had told me that at the age of 77 I would spend 2 months in a nursing home, I would have found it funny. I never imagined I would find myself in such a place, at least not yet. However, life has a way of teaching us lessons when we least expect it. I went in believing it would be a short stay for recovery, but those 2 months transformed me. They revealed insights I had never considered before regarding aging, regret, and life itself. Some lessons were tough, while others were enlightening, but all were essential. I encountered individuals who had lived there for years. Some received visits from family, while others felt forgotten. Some were at peace, while others were burdened with regret. Through quiet conversations and long nights of reflection, I learned 7 lessons that I think everyone, regardless of age, should hear. Because no matter how young you are today, you will eventually grow old too. And when that time arrives, what kind of life will you have lived? Loneliness is the greatest affliction. You might think that a nursing home is just a place for medical care, food, and shelter, but I discovered that the most significant struggle is not physical, it's emotional, it's loneliness. There are residents who haven't had a visitor for months, sometimes years. Their children are busy, and their friends have passed away. No matter how caring the staff is, they cannot replace the warmth of family. The hardest part of aging is realizing that life continues on without you. I learned that loneliness is the heaviest burden of getting older, and I wish I had built stronger relationships before arriving here. I regret spending more time pursuing money instead of forming meaningful connections. Health is more important than wealth. I met a man who was once a successful businessman with multiple properties, luxury cars, and international travel experiences. But now his body has let him down. He needs help to eat and cannot walk. His wealth is meaningless. In a place where his body refuses to cooperate, no matter how rich one is, you cannot purchase your health back. If I could turn back time, I would care for my body better. I would exercise more, eat healthier, and stress less. Because in the end, what is money worth if you lack the strength to enjoy it? Material possessions lose their value. I used to own a house full of items, furniture, clothes, and decorations accumulated over the years. Now I reside in a single room with just a few belongings, and surprisingly, I don't miss any of it. The things we spend our lives gathering will eventually become unimportant. What truly matters are the memories we create and the people we share them with. If I could go back, I would prioritize creating moments over collecting things. Independence is invaluable. Imagine living your entire life independently, making your own choices, and then suddenly needing assistance with the simplest tasks, like dressing, using the bathroom, or eating. That's the reality for many here. If you can still move and think clearly and do things on your own, cherish it. Don't take it for granted, because once you lose your independence, you'll realize it was one of life's greatest gifts. True happiness comes from simple pleasures. I met an 85-year-old woman here who always had a smile. When I asked her secret to happiness, she said she focuses on what she still has instead of what she lost. She taught me that happiness isn't found in grand things, but in simple moments, a good conversation, a warm cup of tea, the warmth of sunlight on your face. When you stop chasing after happiness, you realize it was always in the little things. Forgiveness brings peace. During my time at the nursing home, I noticed many people carrying old grudges and resentments towards their children, former friends, and even deceased spouses. I saw that those who clung to bitterness were the ones who suffered the most. One woman shared with me that she wished she had forgiven her sister while she was still alive, but now it was too late. Her words lingered in my mind, and I understood that a heavy heart only burdens the one who carries it. I made a choice to forgive, not because they deserved it, but because I deserved a peace. I let go of past pain, hurtful words, and regrets I could never change, and suddenly I felt liberated. Life felt lighter, as if I had been carrying heavy stones in my heart for years, and now I had finally put them down. If you need to forgive someone in your life, do it now, not for them, but for your own peace. At the end of life, peace is worth more than pride, and you don't want your last thought to be about how you wished you had let go sooner. Every day is a gift. Don't squander it. One morning I woke up to learn that a resident had passed away peacefully in his sleep the night before. He had been laughing with us at dinner, sharing stories of a life well lived. Just like that, he was gone. In that moment, I felt a shift inside me. I realized life is fragile. No matter how healthy or careful we are, tomorrow is never guaranteed. We waste so much time on unimportant matters, on worries that never come to pass, and on regrets we cannot change. We hold on to grudges and neglect what brings us joy. We often tell ourselves that one day we will do this or say that, but that day never arrives until it's too late. The most significant lesson I learned is to live while you still can. Don't wait for the perfect time to enjoy life, because it doesn't exist. The perfect moment is now. Express your love to those who matter to you, create memories instead of excuses, and appreciate every sunrise as if it's your last opportunity to laugh. When your time comes, you won't regret the things you did. You'll regret the moments you let slip away. Every day is a gift. Don't waste it. 2 months in a nursing home may not seem long, but it was enough to change me. It made me realize that life is not measured in years, but in moments, and the quality of those moments is defined by the choices we make every day. Some residents had no regrets. They lived well, loved deeply, and were at peace. Others wished they had acted differently. More than anything, I learned that aging is not about how many years are left, but how you spend the ones you have. I no longer fear aging, but I do fear wasting time. If you're listening to this, regardless of your age, remember, don't wait until it's too late to appreciate your health, your relationships, and your sense of purpose. Because when you find yourself in a room filled only with memories, you'll wish you had created more of them. Life is short. Live meaningfully, love without hesitation, and above all, never take a single day for granted.